Welcome back to Good Day State Line. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and today we are chatting with SurviveHer founder Lyndsay Levingston about her journey. Hi, Lyndsay.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Good. We are so thankful that you are going to share your story with us tonight. Where do you want to start?
Ooh, where do I begin? There's so many facets and components, but I'll start at the beginning. In the summer of July 2019, while working in New York City in TV news, I was in the shower and I felt a lump in my right breast. And I knew that it was not normal. I could feel it. It was a little tender and I could actually see it protruding through my skin. So I scheduled my well woman exam and at the age of 37 had my very first mammogram. 3D mammogram, breast ultrasound, and a biopsy. And that biopsy determined that that lump that I felt in my right breast was indeed cancerous. Fast forward to, I hopped on a one-way back home to Houston to seek treatment, sat down with my breast surgeon, and she said, you're gonna go through 15 rounds of chemotherapy. Because I was diagnosed with triple negative breast cancer stage 2B. Triple negative breast cancer is a very aggressive subtype of breast cancer. So I needed to seek immediate aggressive treatment. 15 rounds of chemotherapy, lumpectomy, and radiation was the initial surgical plan. But Michelle, midway through the chemotherapy treatments, and talking to a cousin, she told me that she carries the BRCA1 gene mutation and she's a breast cancer survivor, and she highly recommended I take a genetic test. So that's what I did through Invitae. And those results reveal that I carry the BRCA1 gene mutation, which puts women at higher risk for breast and ovarian cancers. So that completely changed my surgical plan. So after 15 rounds of chemotherapy, rang the bell. And then I had a double mastectomy to remove both breast reconstruction to replace them with implants. And then it's not over. I had a procedure to remove my ovaries and fallopian tubes. These preventative measures, these life-saving measures really did make a difference. So I can't stress the importance of taking a genetic test.
And then this incredible creation, the SurviveHer. So tell me a little bit about that.
Sure. So, during my journey of like 18 months of treatments and surgeries, I became a doctor. So call me Dr. Lyndsay. I learned so much between medical terminology, science, and advances in treatments that I created a nonprofit called SurviveHer to inform, inspire, and empower women and men too around breast cancer awareness and wellness during Breast Cancer Awareness Month and beyond, because women and men are affected by this disease every day of the year. And so I'm really excited to partner with Invitae, a leading medical genetic testing company, to educate people about the importance of genetic testing. Because Michelle, had I not taken that genetic test, it's likely that I would have been diagnosed again with breast cancer and or ovarian cancer down the line. But because I took those preventative measures, it significantly reduced my risk. And now I have an amazing survival plan, an amazing life ahead of me.
That's so incredible. So for anyone who is considering getting these genetic tests, I mean, it seems that you are going to say, get them. What reason do you think someone would
I'm going to shout to the roofs, get them today. Yeah. Schedule it today.
Right? And I guess my question is, like, why would someone not want to get one? Like, you're such a great example of, like, if you qualify or you think that, you should get this test, you should get it, right?
Absolutely. I mean, if there's one thing you can do today, whether you have cancer or you just want to know your risk, it's to get a medical genetic test. Because if you don't know your family history, you should get a genetic test. If you know your family history and there's cancer that runs in your family, you should get that genetic test. It's about knowing your risk and being able to use that knowledge to take preventative measures.
Well, and it seems like all of the other things you went through and maybe could have gone through had you not been tested would be a little more invasive than what is probably not too difficult of a test to take.
Absolutely. So you just log on to invitae.com, you take a quick quiz, and that quiz will inform you which genetic test you'll need to take, schedule an appointment with your practitioner, and it's simply a blood draw, and they send your blood to the lab, and the scientists, the researchers, will complete this, what I call this comprehensive analysis of your DNA, and they'll send the results back, and literally it will tell you like ABCD.13, this strand of DNA has this. I mean, it's really incredible, the level of science these days.
Not only useful and preventative, but also kind of cool, I think, to get all that information.
It's very cool. Yeah, I like again, I learned so much. I had no idea about genetic testing prior to being diagnosed. I had no idea about a bilateral mastectomy. I just thought I'd have 2 scars across my chest, but again, with the advances in science and treatments, I was able to get beautiful new breast. I mean, there was a silver lining in what was a very dark period in my life. There was a silver lining in that I'm healthier now. I was able to get the treatment I needed, and I know my family history.
That's wonderful. Well, Lyndsay, thank you so much for spending some time talking with us today. So great to talk to her. Spooky season is in full force at the abandoned Old Joliet prison. We're taking you there next. And later, it's Tuesday Trends with a 3-ingredient tailgate dip. We'll be right back.